Today we're taking another look back at the Shiba Inu token, also known as SHIB, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see SHIB go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into the SHIB chart, guys. If you're looking to buy SHIB or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. And if you recall from our last video, we were going on a downtrend and I mentioned we were getting to the pointy end of things, and within the next day or two we were going to see a breakout, and that's exactly what did occur. We got to the point on the 20th, a point of indecision that is marked by this doji effectively, or spinning top, and effectively what we did see then was a nice little breakout occur. We got up to a high on the 24th of December, and that high was 3989. We've now dropped back below the 20-day moving average to a value currently sitting at 3396, but overall not looking too shabby considering we have broken out of our downtrend. Now, the pattern that I'm expecting to see moving into the near future is one that is, I suppose, a bit more relaxed. It's going to be a consolidation period in my opinion. I think we're going to stay above our key point of support, which is sitting here at 2957. I'll extend that one out a bit more just so it lines up nice there, or 2975, around about that mark. I think we're going to be able to maintain this support point very, very comfortably, but I do believe that this point of resistance is going to be the upper end of what will be our new sideways trading channel moving into the future. This channel as well, I suggest, has actually one other element to it, and that element is in the middle. It's not just a two, I suppose, horizontal point of resistance and support channel. I'd say there is a point smack bang in the middle right there where you're going to see it breaks above that point in some occasions, it breaks below it in some occasions, but that will also be a significant point of what we're seeing to be support or resistance depending on what time it is. At this point, acting as resistance. As you can see, we couldn't breach that point over the past week or so, and then we did drop back below that 20-day moving average. It looks like, as well as the 50-day moving average currently sitting at 3979 moves down, it's going to rest likely on that point. So I think that is going to act as a resistance point until we manage to break through it. Overall, looking relatively good from that perspective. The volume is still low, and that's something I didn't expect. I was expecting to see a bit of volume coming in. Even more so when we saw this occur, the MACD crossing over. I expected to see a big pump in SHIB and see the price shoot up significantly more than it actually has, at least to that top point of resistance up here at about 4825. We didn't see that occur, and we are seeing that this green period is now mellowing out a bit. I'm hoping we don't see the 12-day EMA cross below the 26-day EMA again. Otherwise, we may in fact actually fall through that support point. But ideally, we start moving in a bit of a horizontal direction, either like that or like this, however it sort of plays out to form a solid base for the next move upwards. Let's bring in our final indicator, guys, the RSI. As you can see, still relatively low, even with all the buying that did occur, sitting at 44.55. So plenty of room for us to move in an upwards direction still. It just remains to be seen if that is going to occur at all. Taking, I suppose, a bit of a deeper dive on things, let's have a look at the hourly chart, provide a bit more perspective. I suppose you can see we are moving in a bit of a downwards direction. We're really contending with this moving average right here, of course, before we start to see a bit of movement upwards. These two cross below the longer term moving average, so of course that indicates we are, at least for the short term, probably moving back down towards this line here, our key point of support currently sitting at 2975 roughly. So if I was to predict what we are going to see in the next few days, it's going to be we move down either to that point or close to it, bounce off it, and then start moving back up to this middle line here. The key here today, guys, is to maintain this point of support and have confirmation that in fact this downtrend that we have seen is actually over. Yes, we've had a few days which have been good for the coin, but overall we are now moving back in downwards direction, so we need to make sure that trend has actually been broken. That wraps up our SHIB analysis for today, guys. I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and especially where do you think SHIB is going to go in 2022? Make sure you let me know down in the comment section below. If you did enjoy today's video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more of this sort of content, remember to subscribe to the channel. I'll leave it there, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.